Minister is going to have a press conference with members of the media. But earlier on this morning, he did a walkabout in the northern areas, an area really stricken by gangsterism for the past few years, actually. And he was pretty much interacting with community members. He really does believe that the community has a vital role to play to deal with gangsterism. So he was walking around, going inside houses, knocking inside a house, even went as far as speaking to a gangster and asking him, what is making him do gangsterism and what does he believe is a solution. So it was more about assessing from his past visit and then also asking people on the ground as to how bad is the situation and in their opinion, as people who are living in these areas, what is the solution?
So what's been the reaction of those living in the area to the minister? Have they spoken about a situation that is improved, or are these areas still facing the scourge of that sporadic violence?
Before I give you a response about how the community members are dealing with it, just to give you some statistics of how bad the situation is, between January and March, over 70 people have died to gangsterism in the northern areas. In the past weekend alone, 7 people died due to gang-related violence. So people in the northern areas are really scared to speak. To even communicate with them is hard because people are fearing that if I speak, I could be the next person who gets killed. So there is so much fear from both young and old. Literally no one wants to speak, fearing that their lives could be next.
All right, and that's exactly what I wanted to ask you about, Lerato. I mean, of course, in this climate of fear, it makes this initiative all more difficult, does it? Because this campaign essentially is about identifying and arresting people.
It really is about this, about identifying who the gangsters are and how do they arrest them. But that's hard to do when the people who are living with the gangsters don't want to pinpoint who they are. We actually met a lady whose brother is a taxi driver.
All right, we seem to have lost Lerato there, speaking to us about the police minister's visit to gang-scourged areas in the Eastern Cape. We'll take a break now and more.